Hey guys, it's Ikesoft Original here. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started, if you have yet not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe for all the updates, upcoming update videos concerning programming. All right. Quite not long ago, we saw a demo of how we're going to develop our own internet download manager software, and it was very awesome. Today we're going to start this particular lesson. Today is the first episode of this lesson. First of all, if you have not subscribed, you will be missing some episodes because we will be doing it in series form. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, do well to subscribe and everything will be good. I promise it won't take you more than 2 seconds to do that. Okay, so I have opened my project or my Visual Studio, and I am creating a new project, and this project I'm going to call this Ikesoft Internet Downloader Manager. Yes, you can decide to rename it to anything at all you want. Anything. um let me take this off so that we can see whatever we are doing very well. All right, so you can decide to choose a directory where you want to save your project to, and then you can decide to place the solution inside the same directory and choose Nest Framework 4.0. right, click on create. Now let's wait for the program to be created. Okay, so this is my project, and I really love it. I really love it. um there is a friend, or there is a guy who gave me some themes, and this is their website. You can visit there, and all the credits for the teaming, all the credits goes to them. um I will be leaving the codes in the link description so that you can get the codes and you add it. We're going to customize our interface for this. Right click here and then go to add. We're going to add a new class, right? And then this class, we're going to call it theme, or let's say my theme. Good. Make sure class is selected and then click on add. Now it will direct us to an empty an empty class, right? Good. I got this code from over t3xo at hotmail.com. You can contact him from there. He gave me this code, and all the credits goes to him. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate that a lot. He's a very good guy, and it's good for you to learn from him. He's a very good guy. So I'll just select everything. I'll copy that, and I will be giving this code in the link description below, or you can decide to work with only this form and it will work the same. So in here, copy, delete everything, and then paste what you copied, right? So please leave this in. That shows the appreciation of the programmer, or the person who added the codes. Let's give a lot of credit to him. Good. So all these are the codes where which we will be using as our theme. Now go to build and then build your solution. Now once your solution is done in building, I would like to reset my window for you to see my build, and then the others. I want you to get everything from scratch, because most of the times when I'm doing when I'm performing a tutorial, or when I'm preparing a lesson based on a tutorial, I normally don't want to skip anything. Yes, so now this is my theming. When I go here, I can enter into the codes. This is it. Good. So now you can close that, you can close it, and then this is your design. Now when you go to the top here, you will now see all your um your themes here. So I'll just apply this main theme here, and automatically you will see that it will just change everything to a nice theme for me. So when I start this, you will definitely see that it is going to be awesome. It is going to be very, very beautiful, right? It is going to be beautiful. All right, so this is it, and as you can see, they've really done a good job, a great job, and it's very, very, very fantastic. As I said earlier on, all the credits goes to them. Yes. All right, so let's pick it up from here. The test name, let's call this Icesoft Internet Downloader Manager. You can decide to add version 2.0. It depends on whatever you want to do, right? Most of the times I advise people to always work with they should always work with versions. It will really help them a lot. I will change the font size to 12. You can play along with it. Let's choose 8 for now, and I think that is awesome. That is very, very nice. Don't forget to save your project. And now I will be adding a panel, right? So let's add a panel, and I will add this panel to this, and let's see if we can dog this panel to the okay, let's see, let's do it manually. Now let's put this, let's put this panel here. Let's dock it to let's anchor it to the right side here, and I believe that is going to be fantastic. Now on this guy, we can decide to choose any color you wish to choose, but I would like to choose black for now. That is really amazing. I love this black. Now let's see, I would like to add a picture box, right? So let's add one picture box in here, and on this picture box I will set the dock to the top, and then I will just scale it up a little bit like that. That is very, very good. Now I love this, I really love this. So I will then add another panel. I will add another panel, and on this panel I'll just dock it to the top, or just arrange it to the top, right? And that also will work perfectly fine. Good, excellent. So on this guy, I will also change the back color to black, and that is going to work perfectly fine. I really love this, right? Good. So this is it. This is what I'm really talking about. So concerning this, we can do a lot of stuff with this, right? When I start the project now, you will see that this is how it looks like. It is very beautiful. Now we are yet not done, right? So let's do some little bit adjustments, and then let's add some things up. So we have some list boxes here, group boxes, combo boxes, and check boxes, right? So we have some text boxes also here, and then we have rector top button, which is you know, this when you want to add a special button to the top here, it is gonna work perfectly fine, right? And then you can decide to choose let's say maybe anything you can decide to work with it, and choose any button type. You see that is black, you can choose minimize, maximize, and then close. So you can decide to choose maximize, and that will work perfectly fine. And you can decide to choose blank as well, and it is very, very perfect job they've done. So let's try that and see, let's see if it's working. So it's working perfectly fine. You see, it's working perfectly fine. Good, right? But I would like not to use this for now, because I'm not in a mood to work with that. So let's add some buttons. So I'll just add a rector button, and you can see that this is the button. So I'll just add the button here, just add the button here, So let's change the font size of this to let's say 8. I believe that is quite interesting. You can decide to work along with it anyhow you want it to be, right? So I would like for this to be my home, which is very very good. So just say home, and then I will just let's extend the font size. Let's say maybe is 15. Let's use 12 for now. Good. And then we can align the text to either the right side or the left side, and that is going to work absolutely fine. There are a lot of stuffs in this where you can take your time and then work with it, but let's do some arrangements here. So I have my home, and then this is gonna be all right, let me check my paint, and then let's see if I can get a lesson image, and let's see how we're going to deal with this. So this is it. We have our home. Now we need our processing, complete, queue, and then setting. So we need 5 buttons, right? So I'll just copy these 2 buttons, copy and then paste it one more time, and then I'll just copy one and paste it one more time, just put it here, and that is going to be awesome, right? Good. All right, so this is it. You can decide to take your time to work on that anyhow you want it, any method you wish to work with it. It depends on you. Yes, it depends on you. Whatever you want to do with it, you can absolutely work with that. Yes, good. So this is it. When I start the project, you'll see that everything is quite working fantastic, right? So we have this is how it looks like. As I said earlier on, those guys, they've done a really good job, right? So good. Now let's see how best we can work out here. I think there is a progress bar here, and then a lot. So let's add I think we can add a list box. Okay, let's forget about this now, but first of all, let's add we will be adding all right, let's work with a top guys here. Let's add a picture box, right? So we will add one picture box, but you can decide to use buttons so that you'll be using them. I think okay, so they've given me a beautiful button which I would like to share with you guys. The link the download link is in the description below. So I'll just go to the where my directory is, then I add it to this, right? Good. So this is the button. I'll just drag and drop it here. I believe you can see it is very very good. It is very very beautiful. Those guys, they've done a really good job. So I will just set the let's go up, and then let's set the back color, which is the base color, to black, and this is how it's gonna be. And let's set the stroke color to we can decide to maintain it this way, and it's gonna work perfectly fine. But let's go to the click. When you click on that, the press color, I think we need to abide by this. So let's set it out and see how best it looks like. Okay, so as you can see, that is it. Is there any? Oh, okay, so let's test it once again and let's see. So I have this. Come on. Okay, let's see this. So you can see this is orange, and then this is yellow. So let's add this button to our project so that we won't be getting any error to this. So let's add a new reference, and then from the reference, let's go to browse. Let's browse for where you have downloaded it to. So let's go to music. I added it to music. I said okay, added a reference to the component already exists. Okay, so I've already added this to my project already. Don't worry, we will be working on that. So let's set this on click, right? So the press color, I think let's copy this and then let's paste this here. And then the stroke color, let's see, okay, let's maintain it this way. So let's try it once again and let's see. So as you can see here, this and this, the differences are not that much huge. I think we can work with that, or we can decide to add everything to this, and it's gonna work perfectly fine. I think it's good to get it. I think yes. Okay, so the stroke color, I think the stroke color, I would like to use this guy here, the base stroke color to the stroke color, right? Good. So take your time to customize your whatever, and it is going to be fantastic. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so we have 7 buttons. So just copy it and then paste it, this here, this here. All right, so you just do it once again, and that is 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So I like the 6 for now. Yes, so I like the 6 for now. So when I start a project, you will then see that this is how it looks like, and all of it, they are very beautiful, right? They are very beautiful. Good. So let's work on this. Select on everything, and then for the text of it, the text, you see that the text is empty. So let's search for the all right, let's do it manually. I think we need to do it manually. The text, they are not the same, so just clear the text. Okay, so once you are done, you can then go and then install Picon on your machine. So I have Picon installed on my machine, so I will open Picon, then I will be adding a lot of stuff to this. Picon is also a good software which you need to get. All right, so I will just search for add URL. Let's say add URL. Let's say URL, and let's see what I have here. So I think I have this guy here. You can decide to choose any style of design you wish, and it's gonna work perfectly fine for you. And yes, so I will be choosing the pixels to be 2, and then let's select I think I would like to select this link here. So save this link, and then let's go to music. I think I'll create a new folder. Let's call this downloader icons. Good. So I'll just save it up here, and then I'll click on this guy, and then go to the image. Then I'll choose the images from here, then I'll select this. There you go, there it is. Good. So you can decide to do a lot of stuff with this because it is very good. So let's see, add. Let's see, let's add play. Let's see if we can get a play button which will allow us to work with that. I think this play is quite interesting and very beautiful. Let's say stop, right? Let's see, stop. I think I would like to choose this stop guy. I think this stop guy is quite interesting. Then let's say pause. Let's try to use pause as well. So I would like to use this pause guy here. and then let's see if we can get let's see if we can get a dustbin, right? So a bin, let's say a bin folder. I think I need this right here. Good. So let's see, once more, let's add a settings to this guy. Good. And on this settings, I would like to choose this setting is quite interesting. I want everything to be cool, and then yeah. So on this image, we will then choose our play button guy here, and on this we will just choose our pause button guy. So I think we have our pause guy here, and then on this we will then choose our stop button, and then we will just add our delete button. So this is our delete button, and then this is gonna be our settings button, right? So let's choose our settings for now. Okay, so this is it. You can decide to do a lot of stuff with this. As I said earlier on, you can select all of them, and then you can just squeeze it up a little bit down so that you get everything nice and beautiful. So I have these here, and I think I'm good with it, right? I'm good with it, and I love it. Good. All right, guys, so this is the first part of what we have done so far. But before we continue, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos coming up next. So now let's add one more here, and then for this guy, we're gonna say that folder that is going to browse our folder for us, right? So let's say folder, and as you can see, it is very, very beautiful for you to add a lot of stuff to this, and it will definitely work beautiful for you. Yes, so let's go to the image, and then let's choose our folder. I think that is good. So when you click on this guy, it will just browse your folder dialog for you. Now let's go back here. This is processing, so let's change the name to processing. Good. And then let's see, I think from the processing we will be going to completed. So when the process is being completed, and then we will then add queues. So we will be adding some queues to this, and that is also, is it queues? Queues, I think. Whatever, I think. Then we have the settings. Good. So this is it. You can decide to do whatever you want to do with it. It depends on what you want to do. So let's go to the form 1, which is our main form. Start it in the center screen, and then save your project. Now let's start this, and it's going to work absolutely beautiful. So this is it. This is our project, and I believe you can see our downloader here. We have all these guys here. They are very beautiful. We have all these guys also here, and they are also very beautiful. All right, let's add one more thing, and then we will be closing for the day. Let's go to I think I would like to go to the internet. Good. And then I will be searching for downloader icons, right? I want to get a clean icon, then I will just put it there. So I think I love this. So it is not a standalone which is let's say a separate downloader or something like that. It's a general downloader, right? It downloads everything. So I would like to maybe you can customize your own downloader button. you can design your own downloader button, and that will work perfectly fine. So I would like to choose a let's choose this guy here. Then I think I want a PNG image rather. So let's see this guy. All right, so this guy is quite interesting. It's quite good. So I'll just save it to my music, my download folder. Then I just save it there. Good. So let's minimize this. Come here on this picture box. Let's choose zoom, and then let's choose our picture from this guy here, and I think that is awesome. So that is it. Let's save this. Or you can decide to choose anything. You can add your logo, your banner, anything like that. You can also decide to work with a back color of it, and it is going to work absolutely fine for you. It depends on what you want to do, but I would like to remain black. Good. So save your project. Let's do one more thing, then we are done for the day. Now let's go to project and let's add a new user control, right? So this user control is going to be called let's say download tab, right? So we will just enlarge this a little bit like that. Good. And on this download guy, let's set the back color to black for now, and we will be adding a button, right? So we will be adding a button, which is our MB glass button here, or just delete it and then go here, copy this delete guy, and then come bring it here. So this is going to be the delete guy, and then go back here, copy this folder, and then paste it right here. So we have the delete, and then we have the so you can decide to scale them down. It depends on what you want to do, and it's gonna work perfectly fine. It depends on what you want to do. Yes, so this is it. I think I love it to be this way. You can decide to let's add a panel for the calculation of whatever we want to do. So let's add a panel here. So on this panel, I'll just place it here, and then I'll just extend it and then see the size of it. I think I love it to be this way. So I'll just copy the size of it. Just copy the size. Now delete it. Then go here, click on it. Then paste the size, and then you'll see that it will sum up to the size. I really love it to be this way, right guys? Okay, so we will be adding I think this is our button, so we will be adding a label. So let's add one label here. Let's choose the back color to be white. I think we have inside our customize, we have label. I think we don't have label right here. We don't have label. So all we need to do is we add our label. Just add label, this label. Then let's choose the font size. I think for the I'll choose Arial, and then I'll choose Arial bold, and then I'll choose the font size to be let's say 15, and then I will say that file downloaded here. Good. And then I will just copy this and paste it one more time, and this I will choose the font size for it to be 8. That is good. And then I will choose the bold style to be false, and let's increase this a little bit. Let's say 10. It's quite interesting. Good. Let's put it here, and that is gonna be the size. So let's say size example, right? So let's say maybe that is gonna be maybe 500 MB, right? Let's say 500 MB. That is the size, maybe 500 MB. And then we will just say that the type of the file. So we will say that maybe zip. It is zip. and then we will say that, let's say maybe um the stored directory, right? So let's say that it is being stored at C. Let's say let's say download, and then let's say slash, let's say maybe yes, let's use this, and then this is the directory, and for this directory we would like to copy this, and then yeah, let's add a link label, right? A link label. So we will add a link label, and I think it is very, very beautiful. Let's choose the color to be white, and then for the font size and everything, I think we will abide by the other guy. Let's choose 10, and then for the fonts, let's choose Arial. Good, and then let's delete this on this. Let's paste it here. I think that is good. Let's add it up here. So we can decide to choose this, and then let's say that is it. So we can then copy this, let's say complete download, right? So let's say download. Let's search for download guy, and I think I would like to choose this download guy here. It is very beautiful. Yeah, so let's choose this guy here, and I would like to add a picture box. For that one, we won't be clicking on that, so we will add a picture box right here, and let's scale it a little bit. Then let's choose zoom, choose the image according to your download. Yeah, so that is it. I think it is awesome. It is very beautiful. So let's do it this way. Good, that is awesome. That is very, very fantastic. Now to get going, we need to do a lot of stuff with this. So I would like to add let's set the back color of this to white for now, and then I just want to do some design here. Let's add another panel. So on this panel, put this panel here, and then let's undo that. I think okay, so on this panel I think we will just do it this way, and then this way. Let's go a little bit. Good, and then let's do it this way. Good. So we will just position this here just like this, and then we will send this to the back, and then on this color we will choose black. So now you can see that let's set the back color of these to black, right? And that is it. Let's set the back color of this. You can set it to black or transparent, and that is going to work perfectly fine, but let's set it to black. Good, and let's set all these back color to black, so that it will be very beautiful. So that is it. So this is how it's gonna look like. So let's build our project by going to build, go to build, and then build your solution. So it will build your solution for you. After that, just go to the form 1. Now you will then see your download tab here. So you can drag and drop your download tab and position it somewhere here. So that means we can then work along with the size and then everything. So I think let's for these guys, let's bring them here, and then let's bring this guy here, and then let's bring this guy here. I think that is quite interesting. Save and then rebuild again. Go to build, rebuild solution, go to back to the form 1, and then it will automatically take effect from there. Good. So that is also interesting. Let's extend this a little bit, and then let's extend this a little bit. Save and then rebuild again. Okay, sorry, I had a call and that was an emergency call. So that is it. This is it. So let's do one more thing. I think let's go to project, add a new user, control, and we will call this process. Right? Let's call this process. So for this process, we will just maintain this. So let's copy this, and then on this process, I would like to change the process to process tab, right? So rename this to process tab, and that will work also quite interesting. So on this guy, let's add a size to it, and that is it. Now let's copy this and then put it here, and that will work perfectly fine. This guy, I think okay, so let's add this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. I think we won't be adding okay, so let's add these guys, copy them and then paste them here. You see, so we already have these, so we will delete them. They are already there. So this guy is going to be the pause guy, right? So it's going to be the pause guy, and that is it. That is the pause guy, and then this is going to be the delete. If you want to delete it, that is quite interesting. So for this is going to be the file name, and this guy is going to be deleted. This type is going to be here, and then we will add a progress bar, right? So let's add one progress bar, and let's add a okay, let's delete this, I think, and then let's add a progress bar right here, and let's say that that will be the progress of downloading. So let's assume that the value of this system is let's say is now 50%. So this is how actually this is how it's going to be, right? My boy is crying and is really disturbing. Forgive me for that. So that is it. This is how it's going to be for downloading, right? So let's see, let's go to the internet, and then let's see, let's say downloading GIF transparent, right? So we need downloading. I think we need a GIF downloading, right? So I need a downloading a GIF animation, right? I need a GIF. So let's try to save this somewhere here. Let's see. This is a JPG. I need a PNG, right? So let's see. GIF. All right. So let's see. I think I would like to add, let's say, I want to do this for it to be very nice. So let's see, but you can do your own customization of the GIF downloading. Yeah, you can customize your download, and it will work perfectly fine, right? So I want to this guy, it is the download. No, I don't need this. I want something like cute but nice. Okay, this is quite interesting. So let's save this and then add it to our icons as a GIF image. This is also there. This is also there. It depends on, yes. So this guy is quite interesting, so you can decide to choose this, and then yeah, so there are a lot of them. You can base on any of them which you wish to use, and then it depends on whatever you want to do, right? Good. It depends on what you want to do. Yes. So yeah, let's use this. So click on that, and then choose the format, or let's say whatever you want to do. I think you can choose this. It depends on what you want to do, right? So let's choose this, and then I think that is it. You can use stretch, and then it will stretch everything for you, or you can decide to choose zoom, and it is gonna zoom everything for you. You can set let's set the For the image, let's set the border style. I think it is none. We can set it to fixed single or 3D, and that is going to work absolutely fine. So let's save this. Now let's go to build our solution. Now we have it here, but first of all, let's add a label. So I'll just go here and then copy one label here, and then I'll just add it here. So something like this. So it depends on whatever you want to do. As I said earlier on, whatever you want to do, it depends on it. So I can say that this is going to be the let's say 150 MB out of let's say 500 MB. So that will be the actual downloadable size I'm downloading, right? So I will just say that the font of this is going to be, let's choose 8 for now. Good, and that is perfect. So save, go to build, rebuild your solution, and that will work perfectly fine for you. Now let's go back to our form, and then let's delete this for now. Now let's add we will add we can add a list box, we can add a group box. Let's see this group box guy here. I think yeah, we can add this group box guy here, and then on this group box guy, yes, on this group box guy, we will just, for this test, we will say that this is going to be my download group box. So I will just say that let's say home group box, right? Home, right? Just say home, and I can decide to, let's see if we have auto scroll. Okay, so auto scroll, we will set it to true. Then from here, that is where we're going to add this is our home, so we can then copy that and then paste it one more time. So we just paste it, so we have it to be 2. We have the home. Undo that. I think okay, wait a minute. This is going to be let's say the processing, right? So this is going to be the processing. Good. So this is going to be the processing. So for the processing, we will add a process tab here, and this process tab, this is how it's going to be. Just extend it a little bit. That is fine. That is awesome. That is very, very fantastic. I think the process tab, why is it not working this way? Fantastic. I think there is a problem somewhere here. I don't know the reason why this is not showing. Let's rebuild the solution once again, and let's see. Let's go back to our form and delete this, and then let's add it. Process tab. What about the download tab? I think the download tab is quite working fine. So why is our process tab not working? I don't know the reason why. All right, let's okay, on our next lesson we will be working with that, but you can decide to maintain this, and that is going to work perfectly fine. It's gonna work perfectly fine. So this guy here, that is our process, right? So copy paste, you can work with it. We will be giving it a hard coding, right? So don't worry, we will be calling them, and everything is going to be fine, and it's going to be fantastic. So this is my as you can see, this is my good. So let's say assume that it is processing, right? So let's give this a shot. That is it. So save your project, right? Good. So this is how we have this is what we've come out so far. So this guy here is going to be the process. So we will then say that this process, we will surely be adding a lot of stuff to this, right? And then yeah, so this is our download guy, and then this is our processing guy. So guys, Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have yet not subscribed to Ikesoft Originals channel, please do well to subscribe so that you won't be missing any updated episode for this particular lesson. My name still remains Ikesoft Original, and I will say it again, don't forget to click on the little bell icon also to get notified from this amazing lesson we are learning. Until we meet again, my name, I will still mention my name again, Ikesoft Original. Have a nice day and adios.